Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So, one of my friends on Facebook posted this tweet from Donald Trump, where Donald Trump is comparing this impeachment inquiry to an actual lynching. He basically said that the Republicans are witnessing a lynching. And this is so absurd. I had to get on here and talk about this. Here you have a man, a president, who doesn't care anything about the American people. He doesn't give a damn about the Constitution. This man's primary motivation is power at all costs by any means necessary, even if that means that you have to rely on foreigners to dig up dirt on your American rivals. You will do that. Here you have a situation where this man basically was saying, well, we will give you military aid, financial aid, if you help us investigate my political rival's son. Basically seeking the assistance of Ukraine in an American election. And this is despicable. So for that reason, Congress is conducting an investigation. They have started an impeachment inquiry. So this man is rightfully being investigated for, offering a quid pro quo to a foreign entity in exchange for assistance in the U.S. election. This is a man who's openly said things of a similar nature, basically talked about how he supports the idea of getting foreign assistance in this election. This man during the campaign was asking WikiLeaks and all that kind of stuff to release more dirt on Hillary Clinton. This is a man who's on record saying that he, they have a transcript of his conversation with the Ukraine president. And I'll post a link to all that stuff in the description box so that you can check it out. But this is a rightful investigation consistent with the Constitution. But this man has the nerve to talk about how this is some kind of lynching. And when I look at my people and our history of being lynched in this country, all I can do is express outrage. Our people were actually lynched in this country, strung up, hung in trees for simple things, for allegations of simply looking at a white woman or talking to a white woman. Our people were lynched for those kind of things. Our people were lynched for trying to exercise basic human rights in this country, such as the right to vote, the right to access to public accommodations, all these basic things, the right to an equal education, lynched for these things, strung up in trees and, hung at nooses. And you got this man joking, basically suggesting that him going through some kind of legal proceeding is some kind of lynching. That's absurd. That's absolutely ridiculous. Our people were killed without any kind of trial, without going through any kind of process, without any kind of investigation, without any kind of production of evidence or any of that stuff. But here you had this man who's given due process. He's giving, they're having an investigation where they are interviewing witnesses, but yet and still this buffoon, this clown wants to say that this is some kind of lynching. This is an insult to our ancestors who were lynched in this country, to all the countless black men and women who were strung up in trees at the hands of lynch mobs. This is an absolute insult and disgrace. This man should be run from office. He should be pushed out. And I look forward to these impeachment hearings. I hope that he's impeached. But even with that, he's entitled to due process, and that is what is happening right now. There is an investigation going on. So for this man to compare this to a lynching, it's an insult to our elders and our ancestors. So tell me what y'all think about this. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Peace.